is going on, YouTube? Gyvi World here. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Two really quick things before we even jump into the video. This is a Mighty Goat Invitational game 4 for me. I do want to apologize that there is no face cam and that I'm doing this post commentary, not live like I normally do. I've been really under the weather, kind of sick, and I've been coughing a lot, so if I do stumble upon that, I can just edit it out. If I did it live, I wouldn't be able to. Plus, I look really bad. Second thing is, this game is against the Philadelphia Phillies, aka Top Shelf. We are both 2-1. So before we even continue, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to them. I know the majority of you are already, but if you haven't subscribed to Top Shelf, go ahead. The link is in the description, along with everybody else in the Mighty Goat Invitational. But for me, for this game, go ahead and subscribe. So this was a really good game, and after watching Manny Machado in the WBC, I had to walk him there. But we got Goldie on deck, and we get him to fly out, so it was a pretty good first inning for us. And of course, you see who we have on the mound. Nonetheless, Jose Altuve hits a weak ground ball to shortstop. Should be an easy play. I'm going to take advantage of that for now, until MLB 17 and Humanity AI and all that, because that's not going to work. But I will say this, Jose Altuve was an absolute disaster on the base pad. Not for me, because as you can see, we've already got 2 stolen bases. And with an infield hit, we got a runner in scoring position. We really haven't done anything. But there, Anthony Rizzo drives one to deep center field. And I know that man's got a cannon, but 93 speed. Throws a little bit up the first base line. It's going to be nearly impossible to throw him out. Nonetheless, he's got Yan Gomes up in a 2-0 count. And I absolutely made a mistake. And that pitch is just going to be absolutely tatered over the left field fence. And that ball is gone. Moving on to the third inning, we got a 3-2 count with Derek Norris, our catcher, in for Yadier Molina. There's a sharp base hit right back up the middle. And with the pitcher on deck, Carlos Carrasco, we're going to lay down a beautiful bunt down the first base line. That is how you play good baseball in the National League, but even though this is an American League game. And Altuve is just going to continue stroking, but that's a sharp hit ball to left field. 40 speed, no sense in even sending him. Runners on the corner with only 1 out for Mookie Betts. Just need him to deliver, but we're going to send Altuve, and that is his 3rd stolen base of the game. And Mookie Betts is going to hit a ground ball to the pitcher. Not sure what happened here. Everyone was supposed to go. Second and third, ball hit on the ground, you go instantly unless it's to the pitcher, but we still sent him anyways. But we're going to get a run out of it, and Altuve moves over, but Rizzo's going to ground out. 2-1 lead for us, and a sharp ground ball in this 5-6 hole is going to be a base hit. And now with Cargo up to the plate, that ball's going to squeak in there, but runner isn't going, has to hold. And we're going to get the lead runner. Yoenis Cespedes up. And let's just watch what Yoenis Cespedes does. Just as quickly as we got the lead, Yoenis Cespedes gives him the lead right back. But we got Francisco Lindor with a sharp base hit right back up the middle. That is just good hitting. Matt Carpenter up next. Matt Carpenter's going to hit a weak ground ball to the second baseman. And for some reason, he tries to barehand it. And that's going to continue the inning. That should have gotten him out of the inning, but it doesn't. And I believe Norris gets another base hit off the pitcher's foot, and everyone is safe. Here I was thinking about it, is it time to take Carrasco out and be a bullpen game? It is. We're going to get Kendrys Morales in, and Kendrys Morales on the very first pitch of this at-bat. Let's take a look. Kendrys Morales to deep right field. Touch them all. That is a grand slam. And thanks to an error, we're going to take the lead. Let's go. Back to the top of the lineup, and we're not done threatening. Jose Altuve back up, smacks a double down the left field line. 93 speed motoring. Of course, you're going to run into the wall in this animation. 16. That's going to be an easy stand-up double for Altuve. We got runners on first and second. And we helped him out on a 3-2 count, swinging at a bad pitch. But it was a tough pitch nonetheless. 3-6, and we got Yan Gomes. And now we are settling into a groove. Our bullpen is looking sharp so far. And Jason Heyward is going to come in. And Jason Heyward is going to deliver a base hit, or so he thinks. I guess you didn't know that was Francisco Lindor up the middle. And now Ian Kinsler up, and that is going to be a fly ball. So great work coming out of the pen. We are looking sharp, and we're holding on to this lead. Charlie Blackmon pinch hitting for the pitcher now. Gonna hit a ground ball down the line. Good speed motoring. Good throw from Machado, and he didn't get him out. That's not realistic at all. Jose Altuve back up, smacks a base hit to left field. Now we got runners on first and second with 1 out after Mookie Betts grounds out Anthony Rizzo, and that's a double steal for Blackmon. And Altuve's 4th stolen base of the game. Ground ball to second base. That's just good team baseball. And we're going to get a run. 7-3, 3-1 count. And Matt Kemp delivers a base hit right back up the middle. And now we are commanding this game. 2-2 with 2 outs. And we got Jason Heyward. And he too is going to inside out a little ball right back up the middle. Yoenis Cespedes got to respect that arm. We would have been hosed. Francisco Lindor with an opportunity. But that ball squirts away from the catcher. Now we got a runner on second and third with 2 outs. Brings in a reliever mid at bat, but we're going to serve one out softly over the second baseman's head for another 2 runs. Yoenis Cespedes back up in the 7th. We're challenging him with that fastball because we gave it to him before, and I have to let him know I'm not afraid to throw that pitch even after I get burned, and I'm in his head a little bit. That's why he was a little late on that fastball. Here, ball is ripped into the gap. 54 speed jump throw, but it's not enough to get him out, and that's going to be an infield hit. 1-2 count with 1 out. And we're going to get a ground ball, and that is going to be a 5-4-3 easy double play. Derek Norris back up in the 7th. And Derek Norris has been delivering. Yadier Molina might absolutely lose his job. So we are up, and we have a pitcher up, and we're sacrifice bunting. I didn't want to be a douche or anything, but I'm definitely not swinging with my pitchers. And a ground ball up the middle. Now we have a runner on third. But there's 2 outs, so that doesn't exactly help. And Mookie Betts has just not been hitting at all. And he's going to hit right to the shortstop. And that is going to be the final out. Now this at-bat, I want to show you the entire at-bat. Because we got David Ortiz, who absolutely crushes right-handed pitching. And this was just a very good, very major league battle right here between the pitcher and hitter. And we are just throwing everything we can, and he is fighting everything he can. At this point, I just don't want to get burnt, but I have thrown that off-speed pitch so much, it was time to go back to the fastball, and we blew it by him at 100 miles an hour. Great pitch, great way to get out of it. But that's going to be a double down the line, I believe, from Ian Kinsler. So there is some life, but we are up 10-3. We just need our bullpen to hold. That run means absolutely nothing. We just need to keep the next guy off base. That's exactly what we do. Michael Brantley, I believe, was pinch hitting, and we're going to get him to fly out to left field. And Manny Machado on deck. And a good 2-seamer. Again, I'm going back in his kitchen, and we get him to pop out to the catcher. 8th inning 0-2 count to Anthony Rizzo, and that ball is served to left field. Didn't even look like he had a shift on in the infield, but we're going to get a double left with Anthony Rizzo. That's pretty surprising. Matt Kemp up next. Ball squirts away yet again, and now we have a runner on third with no outs. Just need a ground ball right back up the middle, but we're going to get a deep enough fly ball that this should be an easy sacrifice fly, and he's going to get behind that, put everything into his throw. 52 speed, but the throw is not on target, and that is going to be our 11th run. 9th inning, and there is some signs of life. Base hit to right field, falls in front of Matt Kemp, and now we got Cargo on deck, and that's going to get away from him. 2-0 count to Cargo, a very dangerous hitter. Great play at first base, and that's going to save a run right there. We now got Yoenis Cespedes in an 0-2 count. Throw the fastball up in his eye. It looked pretty, but it really wasn't. Xander Bogaerts up next, hits a deep fly ball to right center field, but Matt Kemp is there for the final out of the game. A very good game from my opponent, Top Shelf. Very unlucky that ground ball up the middle to Kinsler. He tried to barehand it, and it ended up costing him quite a few runs, and we were able to tack on. Nonetheless, we had 17 hits to 6, 11 runs to 3. We were able to come out and get the win. We are now 3-1 in the Mighty Goat Invitational. Still got games versus, I believe, Cougs, Emmdotfrisk, and Mighty Goat himself. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to drop a thumbs up. Check out Top Shelf. His link is in the description down below, of course. I'm pretty sure, again, the majority of you are already subscribed, but if you aren't, go ahead and subscribe. The guy is awesome. Great dude. I want to apologize to you guys that my voice sounds like absolute horse. I'm laboring through this right now, and I can hear myself in the headphones, and I sound terrible. And I do apologize, but I did want to get this video up for you guys, so I hope you guys did enjoy that. If you did, please make sure to drop a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and peace.